Hey guys, Yo here. Welcome back to another video. And there's some spicy stuff going on within at least manga and possible pushes for censorship, in my opinion. But let's get into it. And so first, the big story for today is we're talking about a petition that demanded content warnings in Weekly Shonen Jump. And so, for those who don't know, Weekly Shonen Jump is a weekly magazine that's kind of a compilation of manga chapters every week. And they do say here, yes, it's quite a popular one, read by thousands of readers every week and regularly. So, what's the petition is entitled, "We Are Boys Not Wolves, Shonen Jump Should Distinguish Between Eroticism and Sexual Violence." And so, we can continue on and go why and what the petition kind of talks about. So their main audience is obviously young men. Then I think shonen usually means young men. So correct me if I'm wrong with that. My Japanese is not great. So the petition protests the depictions of non-consensual sexual violence. Why is it hard to say? Non-consensual sexual violence in Weekly Shonen Jump, and requests magazines to include content warnings or explanations when such scenes occur. So it's kind of like, in a way, those trigger warnings that some things have, which I've found annoying these past few years personally, because like everyone can technically be triggered by anything. So I don't know. Continuing on. So the petition also wants to poll readers, and I apologize for the disgusting highlighting I'm doing. Wants to poll readers on their sexual education levels so that writers and mangaka can write romantic plot devices or depictions that can be easily grasped by their audience. So they're like, oh, we want to make it more relatable, which it's fair, but you're just gonna be forcing your mangaka to write things differently. There's a lot of things I can say about this. Like, there's this, they want to change how the writing. That's kind of part of what I don't like about it. So the petition starter, her name is Sekiguchi. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. Sekiguchi talks about why he started the petition. So he says that he read To Love Ru and other things like that when he was in elementary school, and it featured a lot of sexual situations and erotic depictions of female characters. He states further that his feelings towards the manga did not change all the way until he met someone in college who did not read To Love Ru. He says, looking back now, he can now understand how someone would find that content objectionable, and now as an adult he finds it hard to read Weekly Shonen Jump because of how it portrays women as livestock. So I believe he's saying that a lot of that kind of content objectifies women, which is not unreal. He's very correct. I agree. He's kind of correct with that. Because, well, it's manga and you're young boys, it makes sense. Now, there's more I'll say about later, but let's continue on with this. Sekiguchi isn't interested in manga written so they're educational materials, but he does believe that the sexualized content within the magazine conditions men to see women as bodies as erotic. Oh boy. There are also many who oppose the petition, arguing if Shonen Jump puts warnings on sexual content, they must put warnings on any piece of objectionable content, which would ruin the flow of manga. I can agree with that. And then the last kind of statement, the second last kind of thing that's said in this article, I kind of agree with. That said, putting labels on everything might be offensive or harmful to youth is a slippery slope, as there'll always be someone out there who finds something offensive. I agree with that, for sure. And I can kind of understand where this petition starter kind of is coming from, which, by the way, this is the petition here. It wanted 5,000, I believe, but it got only like 4,100, nearly 4,200 signatures. And I understand where he's coming from. But here's the thing with personal responsibility. This is where I feel like he's trying to put the responsibility onto mangaka and their publishers, saying, hey, you should police your content, and how they can influence people in treating other people. And mainly this is about women, I understand, because this is a lot of this kind of content is objectifying women, which is not untrue. I absolutely agree it is. But to police it, that's a problem. I feel like it is on the responsibility of parents to socialize their children properly. And I'm not a parent. I don't know if I'm going to have kids, but I think that it is definitely a responsibility of a parent to socialize their kids properly so they know how to treat people properly and not objectify people. That's one thing. But another thing is this guy said he found out later on that, the way I thought about women was bad, or the content was objectionable. But like, I don't want to put it in words, but that's what I'm assuming. But with that, then, if you learn that maybe your way of thinking is maybe objectionable, you should probably change yourself for that. If you're aware of that, then that's not really the problem of the mangaka and their publishers. Maybe you have to just change yourself. That's like, again, personal responsibility. That's my opinion on that. So to do this, it's just kind of strange because that one Aussie senator, I think she was a senator, was working with an activist group in Japan in censoring anime or manga or light novels. She actually has some footing, which I'm like, ooh. Because a lot of mangaka, if you've known recently, they feel like they're in danger. Creatives that include manga feel like they're in danger of censorship from overseas. And that does include like over in China, because there are a lot of big money from there. And then from North America and the West, because a lot of stuff is being censored in that way. So I apologize, I keep knocking on my desk. There's already that problem of censorship. And with this, it's like a threat from the inside as well. I don't like that. I don't like that idea. I don't like the sound of this. And I really, though, I feel like it's a non-issue because change.org, I don't know if it's just me. I've never seen them change anything personally. So even with like 5K, maybe they won't really change anything on that. But I'd love to hear your thoughts about that, though. Because, like, yeah, you can have objectionable content, but there's a certain freedom of being a mangaka that I think a lot of people are kind of jealous of too. Like, because they can publish almost anything they want, and to do this might change that, and that might feel like a threat again, just of censorship from outside and inside now. So I hope that things go well in that way. That this doesn't get more traction, in my opinion. I'm hoping for that. And then moving on to another topic, I have highlighted much less, so easy on you. Bounding into comics, report that Toho plans to develop My Hero Academia animated series. So they're a company that I think licenses. They're a parent company of some sort. I can't remember. Distribution and production company. There we go. They're the guys who make Godzilla for sure, and they do other ones, other anime. I don't remember though. I know them for Godzilla, and so there's possibilities of a new animated series. Go down here. There is License Global's August 2020 magazine talking about possible animated works for My Hero Academia from Toho. So this image is a really bad screenshot in my opinion. So the main thing, I'll just show you the screenshot. This is tiny. It looks bad when you zoom on in. So don't do that. Don't do that. But the main line that's important. They wrote, for My Hero Academia, Toho has plans for new animated series, retail campaigns, and mobile games. Oh, mobile games. We're gonna get a My Hero gacha? I don't know how I feel about that. It sounds cool, though. I like it's an interesting idea. And so one possibility that people, that at least bounding in the comics brings up is a series called My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I have not read that. I don't read a lot of manga, so maybe I should probably do that. And catch up with the animated series too. Ooh. But yeah, there's a Vigilantes, and it stars 3 characters. Nice Dude is his hero name. Pop Step and Knuckle Duster. I have heard about Knuckle Duster before. So it just kind of go on about like his cool slippery sliding glide quirk. Knuckle Duster was someone who had time manipulation abilities. He just punches people. Awesome. And Pop Step, I don't remember what she can jump really high and cushion her life. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's like it's video game jump abilities. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Nothing from Sora news, unfortunately. I didn't actually look. I should have thought about that. But I'm going to end this video today. Look forward to a video, actually, I'm going to make about Digimon Adventure 2020. I have good things to say. I promise it's good things to say. Subscribe to the channel and to look at that, you know, and leave a like, share the video if you want. And I'll see you guys in the next video.